This is the Ryder and Lisa replay.
Brought to you by Action Furnace. Fixed right or it's free.
Today we're counting down the top 7 flavors from your childhood that really slapped that just don't seem to be around anymore.
Yeah, so we want to hear from you.
Some of the honorable mentions that didn't make the list: Jawbreakers Push-Ups. Remember those?
Oh, yeah.
They were like, not ice cream. What would you, sherbet? They were a sherbet treat.
What? I'm thinking of Push Pops.
No, Push-Ups were like frozen sherbet treats that you push from the bottom and then you'd get like kind of ice cream.
Oh.
Yeah, they were good. Kool-Aid.
Especially blue.
All right, I got a good touch for your 7 at 7.
Sure.
Call me crazy, but like I call it theater candy, but like, you know, the same version of candy that's in a box. It tastes better out of a box than a bag, be it Warheads, Sour Patch Kids, watermelons, you know, Milk Duds, whatever your jam is.
I do feel like they come out softer when they're in the box.
The Milk Duds especially. Give me some Glossettes or Milk Duds out of a box all day, any day.
Well, yeah, I wonder if maybe they're more protected via travel as well. So
exactly. They just have that Amazon level of packaging. You know, they're in their little safe space.
Yeah.
And, you know, they're coming out hot.
Plus, if they're transported in hot weather, you don't have to worry about like that plastic flavor that some stuff gets.
Well, I do feel like now that they're not offering, back in our day, the 5-cent candies that you pick out yourself. Instead, they're all packaged in bags. They're stale. They don't taste good at all.
Yeah.
I'll never forget going to the corner store as a kid and feeling independent for the first time in my life, walking through that door and putting specifically the frog 5-cent candies in a bag, and when they were really fresh, soft, it was the best feeling in the world. Like knowing you're going to have a good treat.
And you could even tell with the little thing that you use to pick them up if they were fresh or not.
The tongs.
Yeah. Unless you just go hands, which most people would.
No, nobody puts their hands in. You're why they stopped doing that.
Top 7 flavors from your childhood that probably still slap.
Jimena just wrote in, and wow, memory unlocked. Who else remembers purple ketchup or or the green ketchup?
And they just tasted the exact same, right?
Yeah, but we were kids, and in our minds, it tasted better.
Yeah.
And probably had more sugar in it.
That's valid, yeah. Number 7, we have candy cigarettes. Number 6, we have Tahiti Treat. You don't see it very much.
Never had one.
You haven't had a Tahiti Treat?
Never in my life.
You've never lived. And number 5, we have the caramel apple suckers. Why aren't those everywhere? They're delicious.
Especially because, like, ooh, I'm in a caramel mood right now.
Like the top half.
I'm going to lick this part. I think I want some tarty apple.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to flip it over.
The 7 at 7 on Play 107.
All right, we got to go through some more honorable mentions. This one almost made the list as we count down the top 7 flavors from your childhood that probably still slap. Sunny D, specifically the single serving size Sunny D.
Oh, man.
It like kind of burned, but just in the right way.
I feel like it was like it would kill off your sickness more than normal orange juice. Like, you got a sore throat? No, it'll burn it away. Cindy wrote in saying anything blue raspberry flavor. Do you remember the phase in the 90s, she goes on to say, when everything came out with a blue raspberry flavor? That was the best. Blue
raspberry is a elite flavor. Even like Slurpees still. If blue raspberry is an option, I'm having a rough time not going for it. Mojo's is a text we got.
Yes.
Which is legit. Where did those go? Why are those not a thing still? You know what? There was an excessive amount of wrapping for such a little treat.
Yeah, it was hard to get the entire wrapper off. Like, you'd end up eating half of the wrappers.
And just think of the waste, too. For that small of a treat, that much paper for each one.
So that was Sarah that wrote that in. And she said her favorite flavor was the mint ones. For me personally, it was the banana ones.
Yeah, the banana mojos were lit. At number 4, we have those strawberry candies that have the wrapper that look like a strawberry.
Yep, that was Amy that wrote that in. Thank you so much. And she said all of our grandmas had them at their house.
Number 3, we have banana penicillin.
Oh, so good. Apparently, you can ask for it, even as an adult.
At number 2, we have strawberry milk. Where did that go?
Ew, who's still drinking that?
Nobody.
Strawberry milk was sick.
But it was everywhere when you were a kid. It was good.
Ugh.
You didn't like it?
No, never. But then again, I was always a chocolate milkshake girl and always would judge people for having strawberry milkshakes.
Oh.
Yeah.
And at number 1 for top 7 flavors from your childhood that probably still slap. Now, this one is still around, but as an adult, you just don't get to have it as much.
Okay, what's
anymore.
the answer?
Flintstones vitamins just hit different.
Sorry, I don't know why. It just sounds like you're saying it wrong.
Flintstones vitamins. Flintstones.
There you go.
What was that?
I'm sorry if I made you feel insecure about how you say Flintstones.
No, it's cool. You just do that with about every 4th word that I say.
Like when the caramel suckers, how you said caramel.
It's Ryder and Lisa's 1K wordplay.
We are joined by Carrie, who is a first-time, not only 1K wordplay contestant, but you've never gotten through for a radio contest ever.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi, sorry. Yeah, no, I've never. I'm new to this now.
All right. Well, hopefully we get some beginner's luck.
Yes.
Yay.
All right. You need to choose your teammate. Lisa or myself will then leave the room. We're going to give you 5 words. You tell us the first word that comes to mind for each one, and then we'll invite your teammate back in. If they match a word, it's $25. If they match 2, it's $50, $375, $400. 5 is $1,000.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go with Lisa.
Okay.
Beat it, Evans.
Out of here. Let's win her some money. So excited.
Okay. She just did a strut out of this room. I don't know if she's sore or whatever, but she looked like an 85-year-old woman screaming and hobbling out of the room. Okay. You ready, Carrie?
I am ready, yes.
The first word is blonde.
Hair.
Good answer. Next up, fork.
Spoon.
All right. Mascara.
Eyelashes. Or does that count?
We'll go with eyes. Yeah, if she says eyelashes, I'll probably let it fly here. Phone.
Cell.
And gas.
Car.
All right. Come on in, Lise. She did good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you think that these are words I would say?
I think she's going to win $75 at least.
Okay.
So she'll get 3 of them right. We'll see. I guess you'll get 3 of them right.
Yeah, we'll see.
Blonde was her first word. Blonde.
Hair.
That is correct. Good start. Second word.
Woo!
We're going to go with mascara.
Eyelash.
Yes. That's what she said. And then she said eyes. And I said, yeah, we'll count either of those.
I was going to say makeup, but no. The first thing that comes to mind is you got to go with that. Okay, so what are we're at $50 already.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next up.
Job.
Woo.
Fork.
Knife.
Oh!
No! Did she say spoon?
Yes.
No. No.
I was thinking food. But when she said spoon,
Oh,
yeah.
I'm so mad at myself.
Oh, you guys were on the same page,
It's
hey?
okay. Well, we could still win her $100 if I get the next 2 right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Phone.
Call.
No.
Text.
That
Cell.
was my next one.
She went with cell.
Oh, man.
And finally, gas.
Prices.
No. I'm
no.
glad we didn't get to that one for the 1,000 and then you said that.
What was her answer?
Car.
Mine was dumb. But I lost confidence.
Yeah.
I really did. When I said knife, everything went downhill.
Yeah, that was a good answer, though. You guys were close on that one. All right, well, we got $50 for you. All right, Carrie?
Thank you very much, guys.
You're
Yeah,
welcome. It'll
cheers.
get e-transferred to you. Thanks for playing.
Play 107, it's Ryder and Lisa. Stealing is not okay for the most part.
Yeah, there's some exceptions.
So we want to just see, what do you think is like crossing the line of an exception of things that you can steal without it being a big deal? Let me give you an example. Wi-Fi, if it connects.
Yeah, if it works.
If it works,
use it.
yeah, I wouldn't be downloading movies necessarily depending on their data plan. But I think like for checking your email, all right.
I have no guilt with how many accounts I steal to stream shows on. Like, you gave me the email address and the
Sure.
password.
It's
Too
kind of borrowing. What if you
Not really
saw
with the
somebody,
prices now.
What if you saw somebody punch in their password and you're like, oh, their password's McDavid97? Okay.
I mean, everybody's password is that, so it's an easy guess.
Then it's stealing, and I would say that's inappropriate.
I've seen this go viral a couple times, or people have had different tweets, but the same message.
Concept, yeah.
And it's, if you see someone trying to steal baby products, no, you didn't. Or buy it for them. And don't call the cops on them. Obviously, they're doing what they need to do for their child.
I would say if you're a store owner, you would disagree with that one.
Well, for sure you would, but at the same time, have a little empathy. As if they're trying to steal baby formula,
Sure, yeah, I would
which
say
is
pay for that.
expensive,
Yeah.
by the way.
There's also things in place for that, like
Yes,
food
of
banks.
course.
You don't want to just be going to the grocery store and stealing
No,
them.
totally. I'm not all for it, but I just thought it was funny how
Sure.
many people are like, if you see a woman doing this or a parent doing this, no, you didn't.
You didn't see nothing.
You didn't see anything.
You think some restaurants, if they have seasoning on the table, it's fair game?
I'm not going to lie. I do have a lot of shame with this, but I will openly talk about it just because it feels good to get it off the chest.
Okay.
But I might be why Red Robin doesn't exist anymore. Because
Their seasoning salt or whatever it is?
I would steal their seasoning salt on the regular.
Lisa.
They didn't sell it, though. And you said you had a friend
Yeah.
who claims that you can steal things from places
Unless they sell
unless
them.
they sell it for a certain price.
So when A&W started selling their mugs, you can no longer steal them, is
But
what
before
she said.
that-
But she said it was free game before that, yeah.
Exactly.
So you're with that. You like that idea.
Well, I'm not against it. But I would like to apologize to everyone because
Yeah, you're the reason Red Robin's closed in Alberta.
no more clucks and fries for anyone. But I have a lot of seasoning salt if anybody wants to borrow a little bit.
Play 107, it's Ryder and Lisa. We are talking about things it's borderline okay to steal, like hotel soap. We actually had a text that broke down a hotel thief that I really liked. So apparently, they'd take the toilet paper and they'd stash it in a bag, and then they'd call the front desk and say, hey, we're out of toilet paper, and they'd bring up more. But then it got pretty awkward when you'd leave because they knew you were either stealing it or you took a lot of bathroom breaks.
Yeah, the crappiest guest they've ever had is what Austin said. He also went on to say, I've taken my fair share of sports cutlery from the brew house as well.
Hey.
Don't be doing that.
Don't be doing that.
But I get it.
Yeah, I think I have some of that at the house.
Yeah.
But I think they may have added it to delivery.
Does anyone know? Can we confirm that? Do you work at the brew house? We need answers.
Or I drank too much and stole it some night. I don't.
Nova from Stony Plain is listening. Thank you for contributing. This one is a great contribution. $5 from your kid's piggy bank for coffee. It's not like I won't give it back. It's more like a loan.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's a really good one. I had a girlfriend that stole a bunch of shot glasses from a restaurant. I'm not going to say the restaurant, but she just loved them because they were big.
Okay.
And she had them in her purse. And then, I was with her. There was a group of us, and we were doing shots all night. And it was Fireball specifically, which made me all of us were so sick the next day. My Christmas present comes in the mail, and it's a bunch of mini Fireball bottles and some of the shot glasses that she stole. And I just thought it was like the funniest Christmas gift.
Yeah.
It took me a minute too. I was like, I don't understand what this gift is. And then I went, oh my God, these are the stolen shot glasses
Right.
from our crazy night out.
Stuff out of your ex-husband's truck when he owes you $80,000 in child support
Yes.
Yes,
I would
okay.
say that is reasonable. Like, what are you stealing?
Yeah, what did you take?
from the Walt supplies.
Oh, tools.
Wow.
Is he unable to work because those tools are gone? Because if that's the case, nobody's winning.
No,
Okay.
Then you're good.
the hustle's real.
We've had some success in the past doing workout challenges against each other.
Yes.
So we decided to do one for a month here. And it is, you get a check mark for every workout that you do. And then you get a star for every dog walk. And the stars are only for if there's a tie break. And we're betting the winner gets a pair of shoes of their choosing.
Yeah.
I'm going to pick some like $7,000
No,
Jordans.
there's got to be a budget.
What's the max then? 200?
Yes.
You're going to have $40. You're going to want some Joe Freshes.
Yeah, Joe Fresh has some sick lines out right now.
Okay, but we have an argument that we need help settling. We're going to let you decide at 780-784-7107.
Yeah.
I'm playing Slo-Pitch this year, and I said 2 Slo-Pitch games, because I play twice a week, should count as 1 workout.
And I said no. Because on average, during an entire Slo-Pitch game, you're maybe running for 2 minutes.
Not when you get on base as much as I do.
I don't think it counts as a workout at all. You're on the sidelines drinking beer. Like, that's not a workout. I'm sorry.
What if we compromised and, I only had light beer?
No. It doesn't count as a workout.
That's BS. I sweat
don't care.
so much when I'm out there because I'm moving constantly, which is what working out is.
No, you're not moving constantly.
Yeah, I'm on the base. I hit about 800, so I'm on the bases all the time.
You're just sweating because you're drinking IPAs.
Oh, I don't drink IPAs when I play
Somebody
ball.
needs to settle this for us. Tara wrote in saying it depends what position he plays. Is he in the outfield? Because if so, I would consider one game a workout. And I said, he's a pitcher. And she said, well, then.
A pitcher, actually, if they're playing their position properly, is backing up every base every time a ball gets thrown. I would say the pitcher might get the most steps on the field.
Kurt says it's totally a workout, Lisa. I used to play slow pitch, and the sprinting you had to do between bases gets your heart racing and burns fat. Sorry, not sorry. Okay, but you sprint 3 times in an hour for max, 20 seconds? That's not a workout.
Well, it depends how many. I can see why you wouldn't think so, because you strike out a lot when you play ball.
Okay, that's so rude. You're right. But you do some push-ups, jumping jacks, really get.
No, then people
up.
start thinking you're a try-hard. And then when I'm the pitcher, they try hitting right back at you.
You are a try-hard. You put that paint on your face for slow pitch games.
Eye black helps with the sun. Thank you very much. What do you think?
I don't think that a couple slow pitch games a week are going to get you ready for Mr. Olympia. But I do think that getting out and playing some slow pitch is part of a healthy lifestyle. So by those rights, I think that we can count a couple games as some good activity.
What if he's drinking beer?
Are we drinking beer on the weekends? Are we cutting beer out of our life altogether?
No.
Geez, right. So if you're having a beer at the game or having a beer after a workout, we're still having a couple beer. So
okay, that's valid.
Let's call a spade, and hey, he's getting out, he's being active, he's being social, which is more than 90% of us are doing, right?
Thank you very much, David.
Did you pay that guy? He sounded like an actor.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Dad.
The Ryder and Lisa replay.
Brought to you by Action Furnace. Fixed right or it's free.
Play 107.